Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the number one podcast in the whole entire world, Flaco's Fun World Podcast. Joe Rogan's got nothing on me now. I probably shouldn't say that.
Probably, yeah, you might get sued. You never know.
I didn't mean it, Joe Rogan. If you ever want to be in a podcast with me, Jojo, I don't know if I can call you that, but just let me know.
Hey, us two will be more than happy to be on your podcast, just so you know.
Like, we love you, Joe Rogan. But anyways, hey, welcome to Flaco's Fun World Podcast. Here on this show, we are just here to just hang out, have a daggum good time together, and just be weirdos.
As we are.
As we are. And I'm here with my good friend, Mr. Dom.
Hey, you know, I'm glad to be on the video side of the podcast this time.
Yeah, because if you guys didn't know, I actually did do one with him. It was a shorter episode, but it was just an audio episode. But today, we're doing video, and I'm using a nice camera.
Look at that camera. That
1080p HD. The quality.
Miraculous.
With a very broken stand.
Hey, we don't need. They don't see that.
You don't see that. When you see this, you see professionalism.
Yeah, we're all professional here.
Oh, weird.
This is my millionth podcast.
But hey, guys, we're really excited to be here today, and hopefully you guys are entertained, and maybe you might learn something today on this podcast. I'm very excited though to be with you today, Dom, because we're just gonna chill in this nice loft.
Yeah.
This nice couch.
Hey, this is very comfy, I will say.
From Walmart.
Hey, ain't nothing wrong with Walmart.
No, there ain't nothing wrong with Walmart. If it was from like Target, it'd be something different.
Hey, that's some luxury.
That's yeah. But today, guys, we're just gonna sit down and just talk, and that's pretty much it. No special plans. We're just here to chill. How's your day been so far?
Oh, it's been pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. We just woke up, ate some breakfast, relaxing for a little bit, and now I'm here.
Yeah, all I did was wake up, take a nice bath, drank some coffee, did some extra school because summer's around the corner, and now we're here.
Now, was it an actual bath or?
No, yeah, it was an actual bath.
All right, did you use some bath bombs or anything?
No, I don't use bath bombs.
Okay, I figured that's a little girly, but I must ask. I have to ask.
No. I mean, I've heard some men use bath bombs, but not maybe the girly ones. I mean, if there was like a what's it called, a Star Wars bath bomb, just like that might be different. Who's calling us?
Hey, let's see who it is calling us. Robocallers.
From Las Vegas.
I mean, yeah, you got to throw in a little robocalls here.
Yeah, I mean, come on. It wouldn't be a podcast without those kind of calls.
I mean, you always get them. You always get those kind of calls these days.
Oh, yeah, for sure. But, bath bombs, is that what we were talking about? I think.
I mean, it's just a quick little question. I just didn't know if you were the kind of man to use a bath bomb or two,
No. We used to, but that was before we realized how messy bath bombs were.
Yeah.
It was just like, no, we don't need those anymore.
No, you don't need them.
No, we just got, nice shampoo. I didn't wash my hair though this morning.
Hey, it looks great. By the way, looks fantastic.
Now you guys have to follow.
You have to subscribe for that.
Because I've only ever recorded like twice without my hat. I always wear a hat. People always ask me, hey, what's your hair look like under the hat? I'm not telling you.
Right.
But today,
there it is.
I heard your calls.
He reads the comments, guys. He actually does read the comments.
I do read the comments, okay? And sometimes I respond, if you're lucky. The thing is, if you guys don't comment, then how can I help you?
Exactly.
I can't hear you.
That's our only way to contact you guys is through the comments. So you have to leave a comment so we can have nice conversations.
I mean, don't you guys want to talk? We're talking right now.
I mean, all we do is talk.
Well, can you imagine if we were just like not talking? Nothing would happen.
This would be a very boring podcast if we weren't talking.
But we are not boring.
No, we are exciting people.
Look at the smiles on our faces. Just straight face. But anyways, but I took a nice bath, just didn't wash my hair because I kind of just wanted to see how it looked today, and I think it looks okay. And other than that, my day's been pretty chill too. Yeah. This week has been a very interesting week for some reason with the weather. Like last week, it was warm.
Oh yeah.
Like I didn't even want to wear my sweater to work, and then all of a sudden it just started snowing.
I know, it's insane. Our Reno weather is insane. If you guys don't live in Reno, come check it out. our weather is very crazy. It's bipolar sometimes, but it's a great place.
Yeah. But if you want to go to a place where even the weather people are not right, Reno is the great choice.
It's the greatest place on earth
to get any type of weather. It could be, July 4th, and it would be snowing.
It very well could.
Can you imagine?
Could you imagine, like, you're getting ready for 4th of July, you got the barbecue out, got the cornhole ready, you got your American flag tank top on, and you walk out and it's snowing outside?
You like in your shorts, like your sleeveless shirt, you just sunscreen on, like, all right, it's summer.
You're just ready to indulge in American...
Opens the door, and it's just... You're just like... Oh, I hate Reno.
Yeah, that. I mean, it's never happened, but it could. You never know.
You never know.
You never know.
But hey, for all the people who are doing school and watching this, summer is around the corner, which means no more school. And you can just have fun.
Right.
And what makes... Well,
you can just enjoy life. I mean, it's summertime, nice and warm. Go out to the lake. Do whatever you want. I mean, just live it up.
Vacations, man. I mean... Me and my family about to go on a cruise. Probably going to be the biggest trip we've done besides, going to Florida. But what I mean is, I've never been on a cruise before. So, for me, I would say it is personally going to be the biggest trip, of my whole life. Because I've just never done it.
Yeah.
And, as you guys know, I'm going to Utah. Be filmed in The Chosen.
And I was going to say, I'm super proud of you for that. You've been working really hard and you've been persistent and you're finally getting that opportunity. That's a great opportunity to be on The Chosen. And, I'm just hoping that I get to see you on TV.
I know.
Maybe I'll just take a picture of you on one of the clips.
Just send it to me and be like, found you.
Found you.
But yeah, I really do appreciate it, man. I mean, it's something that I've been wanting to do for a very long time. And, God works in his own miraculous ways. Sometimes you just got to be patient, but he will answer. He will provide an answer. And, I find it crazy that, I got to position as I'm about to leave for college, which is crazy because I want to grow in that stuff. And it's just God just opens that door just, at the right moment. I find it, mind-boggling still.
Right.
Because, you guys may be praying about something right now, and you're just like, man, I don't feel like God's, going to answer. Oh, he will answer, and he is listening. Just keep praying about it, and just be patient. I know we're all not really good at that, but, yeah, just be patient,
And, and even on that, I mean, if you're praying for something and you don't get exactly what you prayed for, sometimes it's for the best. Mm-hmm. It's all just in his plan. And, sometimes... we'll use you as an example. Maybe, when you were praying for it during that time, you had to give it some time before it actually happened because, it might not have worked out then, but it works out now. And you always have to, it's all in his timing, and you just got to be patient, and it'll all work out. So
that's true. That is your wisdom for you guys today. That is...
Hey, that's golden right there.
That is super golden. But truly, guys, hey, trust that God will know the process, okay? You may not understand it now, and honestly, he doesn't need you to understand. What he needs you to do is just trust that he knows what is best for you. You may not understand it now, but who knows in the future? You'll be like, oh, I get it now. I didn't see the warning signs before, but I see it now. So, hey, biblical lesson for today.
Hey, there you go. Just dropping the knowledge on them. Mic drop.
Mic drop. Bam, done. But, let's see. We can also...
we got the morning out of the way. Our morning was good. We got that week out of the way. Okay.
We did?
I mean, I got some big things coming. Some plans, some future plans, some endeavors.
I'm interested. What are those?
So right now, I'm getting some stuff situated, and I'm going to be joining I'm going to be applying to be a police officer.
Hey, are you serious?
Yeah.
Dude, that's so sick.
Yeah, we got to go through all the things and the checks and then go through police academy and then I'll be a full-on police officer. So that's just something I've been working on, something I've wanted to do for ever since I was a little kid. So, just the same thing we were talking about. I was praying for it for a long time, and I think, it's just gonna be that time to where I can really pursue that. So, yeah, excited.
Dude, that is actually crazy. How long are the academies? Like, what is the?
It's a 22-week program, and while you're in there, they'll pay you while you're there, but you stay at the academy during the week, and then you're able to go back home during the weekends during the academy. But it's rigorous training and a lot of stuff to learn. But I'm excited, and just go out and protect the community. So
that is crazy. I didn't know that. Congratulations, man.
Oh,
That's actually crazy.
Yeah.
Like, I definitely do believe we need more, like, people like you who just wants to make the community a safe place. Because honestly, there's sadly a lot of, crime going on that, we need people like you who want to, protect their community and, stop these crimes, So, hey.
Hey, thank you.
I mean, hey, if God's opening that door, man, just go.
Nah, that's what I'm doing. God said to jump, and I'm jumping. So
that's crazy. Jump. Wow. Yes, I'm doing it.
I did it. Let's go.
That is so awesome, man. I'll be praying for you because I'll get me and my dad to pray together. Man, because it is a dangerous position, but it is a very important position.
Yeah.
So that's crazy, man. I'll clap to that again.
Wow, thank you.
That is so awesome, man. Well, I'm no police officer, but I will be a videographer.
Hey.
So if you need one, hit me up.
Hey, I might need you. We might need you. You never know. It could happen.
I mean, if God opens the door again, just jump.
Right, just jump through it.
Just jump through together. They're like, hey, you need a videographer? We do, actually.
We do.
Hey, there's Dom. He's a police officer. Imagine you pulling me over.
Oh, that would be horrible. Imagine. I'd be like, I'm going to need to give you a ticket.
I'm like, but we're friends. We did a podcast together and everything.
Nobody's above the law, brother. Nobody's above the law.
But my dad's a pastor. Not even he's above the law.
Right, I'll give him a ticket.
Oh man, that'd actually be so crazy if you.
Yeah, that would be crazy.
If you pull my dad over, dude, I will grab the phone out, just like film the whole thing.
That's a video moment right there. See, that's when you need the videographer right there.
Oh man. But hey, guys, be in prayer for him because that is a huge decision to make, man. And that I really hope that, as you go through this journey of being a police officer, that you'll do great. And who knows, you might be a sheriff one day.
Never know.
And you never know. But he does.
Right? God knows.
I was talking about God,
Not the roof.
not the roof.
The roof doesn't know much.
No, it just sits there.
I mean, what a life to be. Like, imagine being a roof.
I can't imagine what that's like. Like, what do you do?
I mean, you just sit there.
I mean, it does have vents, though, so that's important. It has lights, so the ceiling has an important job.
You just think about it, like, the top of it's always either cold or it's hot.
Should I touch to see how it feels today? Oh, it's medium. Like, it's warm and cold.
Oh, so it's nice. It's chilling.
It's not a bad roof. I think it's, like, the weather, too. Like, what did it feel like outside?
I mean, it's kind of cold, but kind of not at the same time. It's like perfect temperature, I feel like.
Cool beans. Anyways. Oh, wait, no, I go this way.
So there's that. We felt the roof.
We felt the roof.
So, I mean, what you been up to? Like, games? Like, what kind of games you be playing? Or what have you been doing on your free time?
Playing a lot of Call of Duty Black Ops 6, man. Good $80 I spent on that game.
Yeah, Season 3 just dropped.
It sure did. I've been, me and Kyle were hopping onto the new map. We got destroyed.
What's the new map? I haven't played it yet.
It's Verdansk. Verdansk.
Oh, Verdansk. You haven't played Verdansk on Warzone?
Oh, no. Oh, I have. Back when it was very popular, yeah. I've had Warzone for years. The thing is, I haven't played Warzone in a while because when multiplayer came out, that's all I've been playing recently.
Yeah, and after Verdansk, I mean, Warzone kind of fell off. It just wasn't the same.
I feel like that even though we do have the new map, I still feel like Warzone is just not going to be the same anymore.
No, I mean, I just remember the days you just drop into Storage Town and you're just popping off on Storage Town. I mean, those were the days.
Dude, those were
the days.
classic days, man. Like, I want to get better at Warzone again, but
There's a lot of sweats. And if there's not sweats, there's a lot of cheaters out there. I mean, there's hackers.
Don't get me started with the hackers, man. They're so... Oh,
They're everywhere.
they're everywhere, man.
It just doesn't make it fun when you're shooting somebody 1,000 times
And they don't even die.
and then they shoot you once and you're
You're
dead.
dead.
It doesn't make any sense.
Luckily, I haven't had any of those moments yet, but just it's scary, man. But yeah, I've been playing a lot of Black Ops 6, just the multiplayer. But yeah, when me and Kyle were playing Warzone yesterday, it didn't go out so well. Like we lost our touch, and I don't know what it is. Like, I wouldn't say it's as different. I mean, the map's bigger, sure, but I don't know, man. I can pop kids off in Black Ops 6. You put me in Warzone, I'm the one who's getting destroyed.
Well, because you got those kids that are just like way too good at Warzone. That just spend way too much time.
I used to be good at Warzone, man, but now I play like a newbie. And it's so embarrassing.
It's embarrassing. I feel you. I feel like I'm getting old sometimes because I'm just getting destroyed by the kids now. And it doesn't make me feel good.
It's like the 7-year-old just like one shot snipes me in the head, and it's so annoying because like I can hear them on the chat.
I mean, don't get me started on Call of Duty chats, bro. You get destroyed by an 8-year-old on there. You got a 5-year-old just cussing you out on there.
It's so crazy. Like, how do y'all know these words already?
Yeah, I mean,
and like, how are you so good?
Yeah, way too much time. They spend way too much time on it. That's it.
I try not to do that because I love games. When I was younger, I was like really addicted to games. Like when we had like the Wii. Yeah, I'm talking about the old Wii, the Wii.
Yeah.
Wait, that sounded.
Hey, whoa.
That sounded wrong. That's not what I meant. WII. Wii, the console. Oh, I'm sorry, guys.
By Nintendo.
By Nintendo. There. That's way better.
Speaking of Nintendo, the Nintendo Switch 2.
Oh, yeah! When does it come out again?
I can't think of the release date right now, but it's coming soon.
I heard about the new Mario Kart game coming out.
Yeah.
And wasn't there another one?
I know. There's a new I think there's an open world kind of like Mario Odyssey, but
you're right. Yeah,
different.
It's a little bit different. Yeah, and they actually changed some of the look for the characters in the new Mario Kart. Like, have you seen the Mario movie?
Yeah.
You know Donkey Kong, that design?
Mm-hmm.
They're using that one for the new Mario Kart.
Oh. Okay.
So it looks. There's been this rumor where it's like, where like they would I wouldn't say just for Mario, like there's been times where like in movies they will design a character or they would make something that people are like, oh, I don't know what that means, but then they put it into the game right after the movie releases.
Right.
So like the Donkey Kong design for Mario movie was actually kind of a hint of what they were trying to make Donkey Kong for the game. It's a weird thing that movie producers or game producers do, but yeah, we're getting that version of Donkey Kong. I think Mario's going to stay the same though.
I mean, you can't change Mario or Luigi. You got to keep them classic.
If they started using the Chris Pratt voice changer for like the Mario Kart games, I wonder how that would go.
Chris Pratt throwing a banana.
Mamma mia! I mean, I feel like he did good. I just think people were very shocked. Like, why was he like Mario? Which I don't really saw as a problem, but I get it.
Right.
Like, people were wondering, like, why he was Garfield.
Yeah.
Have you seen that yet?
Yeah, I saw that. I wasn't too sure on that one. Because, I mean, the old Garfield movie with, who was the actor for Garfield on the live action?
Oh, those ones? Oh, I don't remember, but...
I can't remember.
I can't remember
But
either.
that was goated. That Garfield made sense. I
feel like when I watched the live action ones... I mean, I wouldn't consider myself a Garfield person. I barely know nothing about it other than the fact that he just likes lasagna.
I mean, that's pretty much all you need to know.
I mean, yeah, isn't that pretty much it?
That's it. That's pretty much it.
But, yeah, I've seen, like, the first one, the live action one. I wouldn't say I was a big fan of it though. First, I guess because it's like an older movie. So like, if you watch like an older movie in like 2025, you're just like, that was a good movie. But then you think about it when people watch it back then, they're like, yeah, it's a good movie.
Right.
But it's just movies these days are a whole lot different from like movies then. But
Right. Yeah. True. Have you seen the new Mufasa?
I have refused to watch the new Mufasa.
Why?
I'm just not a big fan of the musical talking
Yeah.
lions. I mean, okay, when I was younger, of course I've seen Lion King and I liked it, if not loved it. But then you give me these live action Lion King movie, which it was a disappointment. I was just gonna say that.
I mean, I liked it, and then I didn't like it. If they could like cut the singing and stuff, like if Lion King was just like the movie part of it without the musical, I feel like it would be goated.
I would say for sure, like I feel like with just Disney, almost every movie there's got to be singing, I guess. But like, do we really want that anymore?
I mean, Disney's hurting right now after
Oh.
that Snow White.
Oh, don't get me started with the snow.
Snow White flopped,
Dude,
man.
me-
They changed Snow White. It's not the original story.
Yeah, and wasn't it like this thing where like she wasn't gonna get saved by the prince or something?
Yeah, she's not gonna get saved by the prince or find true love, but she was gonna be the leader she knew she could be.
Yeah, like well, I mean maybe Disney thought like, well, I mean people don't really want the whole damsel in distress thing anymore, so why not make the damsel the like what's the word? Like make the damsel like this tough leader who doesn't need any help.
Yeah,
Which
because it's all this, it's the stuff that's going on these days about, you don't need a man or anything like that.
yeah,
You know?
and I guess that's what maybe Snow White was trying to say. And you know what? It didn't do so hot now, did it, people?
It didn't.
I have not seen it yet.
It was
and
the
I refuse.
worst. I won't see. I won't watch it. But it's the worst rated Disney movie ever.
I knew
As
it
of
was
right
going to be
now.
bad. Just looking at it. The old Snow White movie wasn't even good.
Yeah, I wasn't. I mean, of course, as a guy and just being, I was never a fan of like Snow White or
Neither was
or
I.
Cinderella or Finding Mermaid. Or the little
Finding Mermaid. I thought you were
li-
talking about Finding Nemo. And I
No,
was
the
like,
Little Mermaid.
Little Mermaid.
Well, I had Finding Nemo in like my brain, and then it just kind of came out. But
Oh, that's crazy. Okay.
yeah, but yeah, I was just never a big fan of them.
Neither
And
was
then
I.
remaking them probably, I don't know.
Yeah, this is my thing with like Disney. They're trying to like find ways to stay in business, and so they're like, oh, let's just turn these cartoons and make them live action. Which maybe for some it worked, but just recently, I wouldn't say it really has worked as well.
Yeah, and they can't. I mean, they haven't come up with like an original movie in a little while that actually did well.
No.
So they're really just banking. I mean, really every movie's companies and stuff are banking on classic movies, and they're just
Yeah.
revamping them.
It's
So-
kind of like what they've been doing with like when Mickey Mouse lost, or like when Disney lost the copyright to Mickey Mouse, and now they're trying to make it like this. It's like this horror character now, which I find kind of annoying, because like it's dumb that they try, but just the movies they've been making with him just sucked.
Yeah,
So like
they're not good.
no, so like I wouldn't say I mean, I like some scary movies here and there. Don't get me wrong, but there's a huge difference between scary movies and like horror movies. Horror, I think of like, like the demonic ones, which I'm not really a big fan of. As a Christian myself, I don't watch those. Like, I don't really agree with those. I can watch some scary movies here and there, sure, but that's way different than like the, what I mean, like the demonic kind of ones. Like, I'm not a big fan of those for sure.
Yeah, like The Conjuring and
The Conjuring, no, I would not watch that because
Yeah.
it's scary, yeah, sure, but it's like it's real, and I think that's why I don't want to watch it because like, yeah, it can be entertaining, but you ever thought about how real like there are demons in
Right.
this world?
Yeah,
it's
for
not
sure.
something to entertain because it's scary and it's sad for sure. But like, you ever heard of the mousetrap?
I don't think so. No.
Yeah, exactly. You've never heard of it. That's how bad it was. It was the very first ever Steamboat Willie horror movie that came out
really?
last year. And it's... Yeah, it was bad.
Yeah, it was just bad. I didn't even hear about it or watch any trailers of it, or I didn't even know.
It was a low budget film. It was given like $800,000, which is not a lot for a movie. That's not a lot, no. And it was made by a Canadian company. Nothing that I have against Canadians, just.
Yeah, for sure. Nothing against Canadian people.
No, we love Canadian people. Hey, it was just the movie that they made.
Wasn't so good.
I'm sorry.
Let me get your hot take on as the Hawk being Captain America. Let's get the tea on that.
Yes, I just saw that a couple weeks ago in theaters with my dad. I honestly like the actor. I like the character the Falcon, but putting him as Captain America for me, I mean, I'm not saying he did bad.
No,
but he's the Falcon.
He's not Steve Rogers, you know.
He's not. He's not Captain America. He's the Falcon.
Right.
But now he's like Captain Falcon.
Right.
I mean, can we call him that, Captain Falcon?
Well, we could. We could repost it, you know, make it just Captain Falcon. You know.
I just I get it. There has to be a Captain America, I guess, but it's just.
I think they're milking it for sure. Like just like they just keep going and making movies, and I don't know, they're making Doomsday.
I do want to see Doomsday though.
Doomsday should be really good. It should, because it kind of will go into like kind of what happened when Captain America was returning the Infinity Stones, and now Robert Downey Jr. is Doctor Doom,
which is by far still the craziest thing I've ever seen in my life.
And I saw it, I couldn't believe it, you know, because he's Iron Man, like. He is Iron Man.
Well, that's why I think that's why they chose him. So the way that they are trying to make the Marvel Universe now is the multiverse, which I'm not going to lie, I feel like their multiverse thing hasn't been working as well. I mean, there's been some. I mean, we got the Spider-Verse. I like those. But I don't know. But yeah, so they're trying, I think what they're trying to say is like Doctor Doom is like a variant of Iron Man. Like a different version of Iron Man, but, you know, it's Doctor Doom or something like that. So maybe that's why they want Robert Downey Jr., because if you think about it, Iron Man and Doctor Doom do have some similarities.
Right.
In some factors, they're both smart, they're both rich, they both have, you know, strong armor. The only difference is Doctor Doom's got, like, magic, I think. I could be wrong. There has been different versions of Doom where, like, he has, like, kind of like Iron Man powers, or there's one where he actually, like, had, like, magic, like he does sorcery and all that. So I'm not sure which one we're getting. But
right.
if it's Robert Downey Jr., maybe it's more of an Iron Man-like Doctor Doom. Or maybe it's just a whole different character that has no personalities like Iron Man whatsoever.
Right, probably just from a different timeline, just coming
different
together.
Different timeline. But I wonder how they're going to do it. Like, how is Doctor Doom going to get involved in our universe?
Because you have to have Fantastic Four.
Which is also coming up, I think, this year. I want to see it. I'm not having too many high hopes for it, but I still just want to see it just to see, like, are we actually going to get it right this time?
What was your thoughts on the last one they made?
Dude, it was awful. It was a remake.
Yeah.
But it was a horrible remake. First of all, Doctor Doom was just some iron monster. That was it. And, like, I just didn't like it. Nobody liked it. It was bad. Now, if we're talking about, like, the older ones, I'm talking, like, the older ones, they were okay.
Yeah, it was okay.
Second one was a disappointment. The first one was okay because it was, like, it was an older movie, so, you know, I'm not expecting it to be great, but I just want a good Fantastic Four movie, just this once.
Yeah, the Fantastic Four just never got the love that it deserves. It's just kind of been... They kind of been left out. They're just the extras, I guess.
It's just like you read the comics or like, you know, you watch like the old Fantastic Four shows. Those were popular, but they can never get the movies right. So I'm really hoping maybe this one might be different.
Yeah, just like the pictures and them wearing like the old school like uniform costumes and
Isn't
stuff.
that kind of cool though? I mean, like
It could work out.
I have no problem with that.
It could work out. I'm hoping it works out. You know, see a really good Fantastic Four, and then them bringing into the Avengers and stuff.
I
see
can't
how
wait.
that goes.
Dom.
What's going on, man?
Did you know that on April 12th, next Saturday, at Higher Vision Church Reno, we are doing the Easter egg hunt?
I guess I do now, yeah.
And no, you guys do too, because at Higher Vision Church Reno, we are doing something called the Easter egg hunt, where you can bring your family, your friends, your children, your children's children, your pets. Can you bring pets?
I don't think so.
Okay, you don't bring pets, but everybody else I just mentioned that you can bring along. And here at the Easter egg hunt, not only are we doing a hunt, but we're also doing other fantastic things there that you do not want to miss out. We're gonna have bounce houses, you know, where you can backflip.
I mean, if you want to be a pure ninja like me in a bounce house, go for it. You know,
You do. He's like Kung Fu Panda, but not the panda. He just does
straight
Kung
up.
Fu.
We do Kung Fu.
Not only that, we're also having cotton candy, which I get it. It's a lot of sweets since we're gonna have candy and Easter eggs. But you know what? Why not?
Why not? I mean, it's Easter. Have a little fun. Get some cotton candy. It's good quality cotton candy. I had some. A little too much last time.
Oh. What else are we having at this hunt?
You know, I heard from a special little friend that we are having the Easter Bunny this year.
Oh,
And we're going to be
baby.
taking pictures with the children. And the Easter Bunny afterwards is just going to be hopping around.
Just hopping around.
And hanging out with the kids, just having a good time. So
You know what's crazy? I'm not going to be the Easter Bunny this year. I was last year.
I wonder who's going to do it.
Let us know in the comments if you know who the Easter Bunny is going to be. Also, at the end of the day, we are having our Easter hunt, which we're going to have over 8,000 eggs just laying in the field.
Wow.
Which means you need to bring 8,000 kids with you.
I'm going to be so excited to join that.
Well, unfortunately, Dom, it's not going to be for us adults. It's actually going to be for the 5th graders and actually under. So if you're over that, then you can't participate, but you can still be able to watch as they get all the candy.
That's okay.
I think that's pretty much everything. So, hey, if you want to know more about Higher Vision Church Reno, all you got to do is
Wait.
What?
You're forgetting the most important thing. At the event, we're having a giveaway.
We're having a giveaway?
We're having a giveaway. We're giving away a Nintendo Switch.
I could win a Nintendo Switch?
I'm sorry, you can't.
Uh,
It's only for the children and the parents are able to join for the giveaway. I'm sorry.
oh.
But for all of you out there that want a Nintendo Switch, you know, it's $10 for a raffle. Put you in, enter into the giveaway, and hopefully one of you guys are going to come away with a brand new Nintendo Switch. So we're excited for that and see who brings home the Nintendo Switch. I wanted it, just so you know.
I really
I was-
wanted it, and I don't get it.
I was upset when I couldn't, but hey, it's for the children.
So, hey, again, if you still want to know more about what we're trying to do at Higher Vision Church Reno, make sure you go to the website at hvreno.church. That is hvreno.church. Find out more about what our community is trying to do here in Reno, Nevada. Welcome back.
Well, we're back, same place, you know,
Different time.
different time.
But
We,
same
we just warped, you know.
Yeah, woo.
They don't even know.
They think it's been 10 seconds. It's been a week.
Right, it's been a week. I mean,
Can you imagine?
Oh, man.
A week later, hey guys, we're back.
Well, we're taking a 10-minute break 2 weeks later. All right,
We're in the same clothes.
Well, you got to make it more realistic, you know. Got to
Right.
change back into the clothes, you know.
Guys, it's been a year since our 10-second break, but we're back.
So he's just on break at college. Speaking of college,
Speaking of college,
yeah,
yeah.
you're going away to college, man.
Oh, man.
How does that feel?
Terrifying. But I feel like that's normal.
That's normal. I mean, especially because you're going so far away.
Yeah, I mean, if it was like college in like California, kind of the one that Lily went to, I feel like I wouldn't be as nervous because it's not that far. I mean, it's still college, so there's still something to be nervous about.
Right.
But traveling to Virginia,
Yeah.
which is way across the country, that's a lot different because I'm not just going away, I'm going far away.
Yeah, you're not an 8-hour car ride like the other college. You're across the United States. So, I mean, but props to you. You know, you're just pursuing what you want to do, and you found what you need to do. So you're just pursuing it. That's great.
Yeah.
Of course, there's going to be a little nervousness, because it's something new. You're going to college, away from home. You're just kind of doing it on your own. So it's
Yeah.
definitely some nervousness for sure. But once you get there, and you'll get into your groove and have fun. Just have a good time.
For sure, yeah.
Responsible,
A responsible fun.
but have a good time at the
Yeah,
same
that's the
time.
plan. Yeah, it's just I mean, I don't know. I heard some good things about Liberty. Like, it's a good environment. Great people. The thing that I think I get more nervous about is like the classes, because you need grades to stay in college,
Right.
and you need good grades to do what you love. So I'm gonna need good grades for videography, editing, cinema, because if those are low, man, then I can't keep growing in that because my grades, and also like money wise, college ain't cheap.
That's
But
for sure.
I've been getting up with the scholarships, so that's been good. So I already got one scholarship, which was about $5,000, which I would say is a great start.
Yeah, that's amazing.
So if I could just keep that up and be wise with my money, because I'm not gonna lie, I tend to spend on things that I don't need.
Right. We all do. I just bought a car.
Yeah, I mean, but that's something that you would need, like to travel, I guess.
I bought a second car.
Oh, you bought a second? Okay, well. What kind of car is it?
It's a 98 Honda Accord.
How much did it cost?
12. It was 1,500. So not too expensive, but
That's-
it's a project car for me. I upgrading it, making it look nice. But yeah, but we all spend money on
We all
stuff
spend money.
that we're not supposed to. But that's just kind of part of life.
Yeah, so I gotta learn to try not to do that. But other than that, I can't wait to see where we're gonna go with this with Liberty. I just gotta get a car.
Man, well, if you need a car, I know people, and I love cars, so I can get you a car.
You do love cars.
I can get you a car. That's kind of my thing, people like playing a lot of video games. I mean, obviously I play some video games, but I'm mostly into the automobiles and, just tinkering around with cars and stuff has always been my thing, but...
Yeah. But other than that, I'm pretty excited. I'm probably just gonna live on campus for a good while. I feel like that's the smart decision. Maybe live off campus for the last couple years of college, see where that goes. But hey, guys, I know I said I was going to retire from YouTube once I start college. Maybe come back to it one day, but I feel like college is a place where you really need to focus. I wouldn't say YouTube is a distraction for me, but it can be if it becomes like an addiction to do, which I try to make sure I don't always do that. But I feel like maybe I just might want to take a break, just focus, because I've never done this before. Like, let me just figure out the rhythm things, like where my classes are. Is this something I still want to stick with? And then maybe, who knows, I might come back. But as for right now, I'm probably just going to take my break. Just for me to focus. Podcasts, I feel like it's a lot easier though to record. Like, I don't usually do this. Most of the time it's just me recording, upload, done. This one I'm taking a little bit more time with because we got the fancy mics.
Yeah, we got these nice mics
We
and
got this
nice little area. But with a podcast, I mean, you don't really have to stress too much, especially if you don't even have to do an audio or a video podcast.
True,
You can just do.
yeah.
You can just upload just an audio version of it, and you just talk. What's going on, because your viewers, they just want to know what's going on. So I mean, I would say, you get to college, you figure out college, because that's what you're gonna do. You need to figure that out. But you can, just upload a few podcasts, just checking in, and if you want, just kind of keeping the flow with the fans out there, the followers out there.
Yeah. Did I tell you it's been a whole year since my first episode?
Really?
I didn't celebrate it. I should have. But I've been doing this podcast for 1 year now, from a couple weeks ago, actually.
Hey, we'll call it your year party. Should have brought some I don't know, some fireworks or something.
Man, get some pizza in here. Just like get some loud music playing. We
Right.
did it.
We did it.
1 year.
Woo.
And I've been doing YouTube for 4 years,
Yeah.
which is kind of crazy. Like 4 years ago, my first video was like a Send Network video, which was like, man, it's been so long. I don't remember like the main topic, but there were like different pastors who came to like this one specific church, and my dad was one of them. And I decided to just film and just upload it and see where it goes. And then 4 years later, I have 1,280 subscribers now,
Okay.
which is a good start.
Yeah.
Like, I really wish, maybe not wish, but I really hope that maybe one day, like, my YouTube channel could actually grow. Because I still love doing it. I know sometimes my sisters, my family are like, like, why do you still love doing YouTube? I just do. I love to record. I love editing. And I just love seeing people's reactions to those videos. I don't know. It's something I started growing into when I was like watching Do Perfect for the first time. If y'all don't know who that is, and y'all must live under a rock.
Right.
They're like the trick shot guys. And me and Liberty, she wanted to do YouTube too when we were younger. So we made our first channel, which you can no longer find because we deleted it. But it was called Cool Kids.
Oh,
And we did trick shots. We did battles. We did...
I actually didn't know that. Like, that Dude Perfect was kind of your inspiration. That's
They were, yeah. Like, I'm trying to remember the first time. The first time I watched them, I was like younger. But when I was like in my 8 to 9 year old phase, and like I started watching YouTube more, for some reason I began to get inspired of, I want to try this. I mean, look at what they are. And me and Liberty were like, we do love doing trick shots just for fun. Why not record it and see where we go? And I wouldn't say it got big, but it was still just fun to just always, upload, record. And so we did trick shots. Our first one was water bottle trick shots. It was, it was, it was something. I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
But other than that, we had fun. But then after a while, she decided to stop, which I get it. I can't expect her to always, always do or like what I like.
right.
And, she's been pursuing the music a lot more, which is awesome. Like, she's really good at that. I don't know how she knows how to play the drums plus the piano plus the guitar,
Right.
plus do the kick drum while playing the guitar at church. I'm like, how in the world do you do that?
She's really good, for sure. That's impressive.
Yeah, and same, sometimes my family and my sisters are like, how did you edit that? You just put that thing right here, put the thing right here, add the audio clip, add some music, maybe some, little magical touches, and then boom. To them, it's like science.
Right.
It's like a formula that they can't understand. But when she stopped, I didn't want to stop. But I didn't want to do trick shots on my own. And I was like, what am I going to do? And I was like, why not start my own channel? And with permission from my dad, I started my very first channel. And I just uploaded. And by the way, my channel was first called Aiden Fountain before it was changed to Flaco the Great.
Now, let me ask you this. Where did Flaco the Great come from?
It was actually 2022 at summer camp called Hume Lake. Me and the boys were trying to come up with nicknames that we wanted to be called at camp. And my friend Sebastian, who is Mexican, so he knows Spanish, he comes up to me and he was like, you know what? I have a perfect nickname for you. I'm like, what's that? Flaco. What does that mean? Oh, it means skinny in Spanish.
Oh, really? Is that what it means? Oh, I didn't know that.
I thought about it and I was like, well, that's kind of rude. But then I thought about it some more and I was like, why not, instead of just Flaco, I can be Flaco the Great.
So,
I put it on my shirt on the back. Let me tell you, that name began to spread through Hume Lake.
yeah, that's good. I mean, it flows. So really, you're just the skinny. You're just the
Skinny
great.
the Great.
You're just Skinny the Great.
Hey, but, that's why we call it Flaco the Great instead of Skinny the Great on
Yeah,
YouTube.
that flows a little bit more, for sure.
But I liked it. I began to wear it loud and proud. People were like, Flaco the Great? And I'm like, yes. That's me.
That's you.
Got some of the girls, you know what I'm saying? Like, you Flaco the Great? I'm like, Stay back. Sorry.
Hey, you just gotta push them off. Gotta push them off.
Like, come on, man. Like, let's go. But other than that, the more I thought about it some more, I was like, that's a really cool name. And I started saying it at home, trying to get people at work. I'm trying to get people at Chick-fil-A to call me that. But it's not working right now.
Right.
But I was like, that's a good YouTube name. And so for the last 2 to 3 years, man, it's just been Flaco the Great.
That's awesome. I didn't know that's where it originated, so
Yeah.
that's cool.
It all started with being skinny.
Hey, hey, nothing wrong. You're just skin and bones, brother. Need to get some muscles on there.
Yeah, but then if I get buffed, then I had to be Grande the Great.
That might work. That might be interesting.
That'd be
just
interesting.
look on there, Grande the Great.
He's just like, Aiden? Is that you?
Somebody hack your account or something? What's going on?
Hey guys, we're drinking protein powder because I'm Grande the Great.
You seen that reel was the guy's making the protein shake and he's like, add protein. Okay, add a little banana. More protein. And then add more protein. And then more protein.
Wes was literally talking to Chris about that like a couple weeks ago. I have still yet to seen it yet, but it sounds a little protein. Add a banana. Add a little more protein. I haven't seen it yet, no. I'm behind with Reels. I wouldn't say I'm a Reels person, to be quite honest.
Yeah. I'm on there a little too much. I gotta rein it back a little bit. It's so addicting though. It's like easy just to scroll through.
Mm-hmm.
But
I am more of just like a YouTube video, like full videos.
Right.
I wouldn't say I am like a person that just, scrolls and just like watches Reels or just YouTube shorts. I don't know why. Like, I try not to do that because, it's like you said, it's so easy to get caught up just, swiping for
Right.
hours and hours and hours watching content.
Right.
My problem is sometimes I am hours and hours and hours on playing games or just editing. Like, I will sit in my room for hours, like, just editing. Like, my mom and dad are like, how long have you been editing? How long has it been? It's been about 3 hours and we haven't seen you out of your room. Oh. Sorry. I lost track of time.
but that's something that you love to do, and it's something that is gonna better for the YouTube channel. So I mean, hey, it works out. There's worse things you could be doing for sure.
Oh yeah, good thing I don't do those worst things. Yeah. And my popular video though is my Siren Head.
Oh, Siren Head. That was such a huge thing that I just never understood. Like, I mean, I just never got into that. So I have no idea what the hype was about Siren Head, but hey.
I mean, for me, it was just, I have a very big imagination. So when I see a creature called Siren Head, I think of like some crazy ideas for this character. And a lot of people just love to theorize about, like, is Siren Head real? Like why does he have heads for sirens? Can he be stopped? How big is he? Like, where did he come from? And it fascinates me. For me, it's just the fascination of the lore, the story of Siren Head. And that's why I made my first movie, which got over 127,000 views. So I'm still trying to figure out why.
People just love the Siren Head, you
I
know?
mean, I guess I took time on that video, but I wasn't expecting it. And I still have yet to make an episode 2. It's been a whole year since the first one.
Hey, let's collab, make an episode 2.
The thing is, I just don't have that much time anymore to do that. Like, if I get lucky to do a podcast, I take it. YouTube videos, it's a matter of, I feel like summer, though, would be a lot easier. I'm traveling a lot this summer, and I have work as well. And as much as I want to do a Siren Head episode 2, I just don't have that much time like I did back then. Like, back then, I will, like, before we moved here, we lived in, I don't remember where we lived. Sun Valley. We lived in Sun Valley. And we had this part in the back where there was, like, hills, like an open valley. And that's where I filmed most of the Siren Head projects. And I was a lot free because I didn't have a job. Okay, it was, like, summer around that time and winter as well. and I just had more time to do it. But trying to do it again, I just all of a sudden I'm like, dude, I'm a lot more busier than I remember when I was like 16 or 17.
Right.
Like being 18 now, I'm like, I got a job.
Yeah.
I'm going to college. Like, where did all my free time just go? But like,
Yeah.
I don't know, guys, if I ever make an episode 2, but if I do, you should subscribe. You might get notified. Next thing you'll be like, wait a minute, Siren Head episode 2's out? He finally made it. Who knows? You never know.
No, you never know until you hit the bell
Yeah.
to get notifications. Drop a comment. Subscribe.
do all. Do all the above.
Do all the above.
But yeah, dude, they loved it. And that's my number 1 episode on my podcast. It's literally the origins of Siren Head.
Actually, a good thing for your fans out here. Like, drop a comment to see if you would you want that? Like, would you want an episode 2 of Siren Head? Or, like, drop a comment of some ideas for some future videos, because, I mean, we're doing this for you guys, you know? Like,
Yeah.
like, all this is for the viewers, you know? So, whatever they want to watch, you know? And we don't know unless you comment, because that's their only way to, to see what you guys like, so...
That's truth. He is speaking truth.
I mean, hey.
I mean, they did ask one for a cartoon cat, and I already did that. If you don't know who that is, that's fine. He's a very bad cat.
He's a bad cat.
That's my second most popular episode.
Hey,
so I feel like it's not just Siren Head. I think people just like hearing the origins of like specific, maybe just monsters. People like monsters, I guess.
People just like monsters. That's cool. I mean, hey, it's whatever they like, you know. So, but you know, I've always wanted to start my own YouTube channel, like do a podcast channel, because I don't know what else I would do. I'm not like a vlogger or a gamer or anything. Like start like a card channel maybe, but I don't know. I've always wanted to do YouTube. Like I grew up watching Roman Atwood.
Wait, what is that?
You don't know who Roman Atwood is?
Wait, let me look this up. Keep talking. Wait, how do you spell it? Roman.
Just ROMAAN. I think it's 2 A's. Romaine.
Do you want to spell it for me? Because I'm like.
He spells it kind of weird.
But no, I don't think I've heard of this.
Oh no, it's just spelled like normal. Roman Atwood.
Oh my gosh, this guy. Yes, I know who this is.
He still makes videos. He still makes daily videos.
Of course I know who this is.
He's the most popular vlogger ever.
I haven't watched this guy in forever, that's why.
Yeah, let me plug my boy Roman Atwood real quick. Smile more.
Dude, I cannot believe I totally forgot who this guy was.
But he's been my inspiration for, I mean, I've watched his videos for years. I mean, right when he started doing pranks and when he transitioned from pranks to vlogs, like, I watched everything. So it's kind of been my inspiration, but I'm not a vlogger. Like, I don't think I could vlog my everyday life. I don't think that would be me, but like just creating inspiring YouTube videos for other people, and like maybe it could be in the form of a car channel where I'm working on my car. You know, I just got the Honda. Okay, I could work on that and you know just inspire people and just kind of go from there, or have my own podcast, you know.
I mean, that's exactly what I did.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know why or how I got inspired to do a podcast. I actually have no idea. I just started doing it.
Yeah, for me, like when podcasts started to get big was like, for me, I started watching podcasts during COVID.
Because what are you going to do during COVID?
Right. Because I was like, you know, I've never listened to a podcast. I'm going to start listening to it. And I just got into it, just like listening to different people's perspectives on different, you know, topics. Like, you know, I watched like Sadie Robinson's podcast and
oh yeah, she's still uploading, huh?
Oh yeah, she does. And then the Duck Call Room, I watched.
That's where I got the inspiration from. When I started, I don't know if you know who Clint was, but he used to go to our church. When I was working with him, like painting houses, I heard about the Duck Call Room podcast, and I would listen like hours and hours, and I was like, I want to try that, and
there you are.
There I am.
Yeah, I mean, they were inspirations for me to start podcasting, just listening to them, and then, with Phil Robinson and all that stuff.
Oh yeah, what was his podcast called? Because I've heard about it with Phil. Oh, I forgot what it was called.
That's on my thing. It's I should know. I've been listening to it for a while. The Unashamed podcast.
Unashamed. That's a good podcast.
The Duck Call Room just kind of came to my mind, but I haven't really watched it. The Unashamed podcast is like, or Sadie Robinson's is the main one. And of course, Roman Atwood had a podcast.
Yeah.
For a little while, and he stopped uploading. But I just got into podcasting, and I'm just kind of testing the waters with it. This is my first one.
And who knows? This could
so.
either maybe change your mind, or this could be like, yeah, I think I like doing that. And it doesn't always have to be a video either,
Right? Because I could just do audio, but I've always been wanting to do it. I just haven't really. I guess I just haven't really done it, but. Yeah, that might change here soon.
Yeah, you never know, man. I find it like inspiring to do podcasts when it comes to like just talking, or sometimes I just like to theorize, like for a movie or a game. And people like those. Like people like when people theorize, like this is what I think is gonna happen, or maybe they're trying to hit us for this. And I like doing that sometimes. Or I could just talk. Like what we're doing right now. And people like that. People like hearing people just talk. Because I don't know what it is. Well, we know what that means.
No, we can keep it rolling for a little.
Want to keep rolling a little longer?
Do
you want to take another 10-minute break just real quick?
Yeah, we can, yeah. Hey, Aiden. So Easter's just around the corner.
Yeah.
And we have church on Sundays, right?
Yeah.
But what if you can go to 2 services instead of just 1?
Wait, how is that possible?
Well, for Easter, we're having a Saturday night service, and we're having a Sunday service for Easter.
Dang, you serious?
I'm serious. It's going to be a lot of fun. We're just here to worship Jesus. Saturday at 6:30.
6:30? Okay.
And then, our normal time, Sundays at 10:45, we're going to have service. We're just going to worship, have a good time, learn about Jesus, because the most important thing, we can have fun with the hunt and all the stuff that's coming up. But the most important thing is just what Jesus has done for us and what, why we're even here in the first place. So, but we highly encourage for everyone, including this guy. He's going to be there Saturday and Sunday.
Yeah, that's me as the pastor's son. I get to go. But hey, it is so true. Why not go to these services and worship God?
Exactly.
Because not only are we worshiping the death of our Savior, but the resurrection of our Savior. Because of his resurrection, he defeated sin and death. Just bam, bing, boom. Yeah. He hit him where it hurts.
Oh, he got him.
Good.
He got him.
So come join us and worship with us to celebrate what God has said for us on Easter, either Saturday or Sunday. And if you want to know more, what do they got to do?
You just go to hvreno.church, and all the information's down there. It's going to be at O'Brien, where we usually have church, and it's going to be a lot of fun. I hope everyone can make it, and I'm excited to meet everyone and just have a good time. So, I just hope everyone can make it. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Oh yeah, hopefully to see you guys there. All right, Dom. There is one last thing I wanted to talk about before we end today's episode.
Okay.
And that is about the new talk... the
talk of the town?
The talk of the town is what I meant to say. The Minecraft movie.
Oh, okay. The Minecraft movie.
So it just came out yesterday.
Yeah.
And my friend Wes, Chris, and Aaron went to see it without me, which is... it's fine.
He's a little sad about it. I can tell. He's a little sad.
I was going to go with them yesterday, but the movie tickets just went out like that. And there just wasn't enough for me to be able to make it. So I was like, okay, leave me out again, boys. I'm older than them, but never mind. All I was going to say is, I don't think you've seen it.
No.
So, but what do you think? Like, just watching the trailer, just looking at Jack Black wearing blue. Like, what do you think about the Minecraft movie?
I don't know. Honestly, I really don't know what to think. I grew up playing Minecraft, like everyone. If you haven't played Minecraft,
I got Minecraft on the console as well.
Yeah,
so, yeah.
I got it on my Xbox right now. But just like playing it for so long, and now they're just making a movie that I don't know. Being Jack Black as Steve, like I don't know. I'm not sure how that's gonna go. You know.
Yeah, I think the one thing that I would say concerns me the most is just that the fact that it's live action and not animated. Like the Mario movie was good. I feel like being animated because if they brought it to live action, I feel like people's perspective on it would be way different. So like when you think of a Minecraft movie, hey, it could be an animated movie. No, it's live action.
Yeah, and like, I mean, you have all the monsters, and you have all the things, and building the blocks, and building houses, and just like a live action version of that. I don't know.
I feel like it takes away the like what's the word? Not realisticness because it's impossible for a human to do that. But I feel like it's more cooler when it was animated than it is just seeing a live action person just go like do 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 do, and then the blocks just magically appear, and you're like, huh, oh, okay. I don't know. Like I feel like playing Minecraft, just the way itself is just animated. I kind of wish that's what it was, but I mean you don't know until you see it though.
Right.
But Jack Black as Steve was an interesting choice.
Yeah, because there could have been a lot of, there's other people that probably
Chris Pratt.
that could have. He's been doing a lot lately. He could have done that. He was Mario. He could be Steve. You
Can
never
you
know.
imagine?
I think Chris Pratt would have made a really good Steve. Honestly.
I feel like he would have. Live action or not, I feel like he would have done good.
Because, you have like the ether and, I mean, you have, I just don't know where they're going to take it because Minecraft could be so many things. Just creating with your buddies or playing survival or doing, I mean, there's just so many aspects to Minecraft. I don't know how they're gonna do it with the movie, but I haven't seen it yet, so I'm not gonna say it's bad or it's good because I haven't watched it. So
Yeah, when you say it like that, yeah, like, yeah. I wonder what they changed. Like, are we even gonna get the Ender Dragon?
I mean, if you're gonna make a Minecraft movie, you have to at least you go to the. I know they went to the ether because it was in the trailer.
It was in the trailer, yeah.
And they have to include the Ender Dragon as like the end of the movie, right? I mean,
Because he's like the final boss in the game, so
Yeah.
like, why not make him be the final challenge? Maybe.
because how you beat Minecraft is defeating the Ender Dragon. So I mean, if they don't do that, then it's flopped.
Then it's a bad movie.
It's flopped.
Yeah,
For sure.
like,
I
you
don't
have all
know.
this money. You couldn't even put the dragon in there. Like, dude, why? We need the Ender Dragon in this.
Because you have so many aspects of it, like the dog and all the animals and the villagers and
The villagers look kind of funny. I'm not gonna lie.
just like you just have so many aspects to Minecraft. It's such a big game
Like,
that
imagine making a Mario movie without Bowser
that just wouldn't make sense.
or without Luigi.
Right.
Like there are just things that you need in a movie for it to be good. Because if you take that away, you're taking away the best part of the game and the movie, and it's just gonna go downhill from there.
Right. Because training the dog and then the dog following you around or naming the dog and keeping it in your house.
Mm-hmm.
Like building your own villages and survival houses, and that's the fun of Minecraft. So I don't know how you're gonna portray that in the movie, but
We'll just have to find out when we watch it.
right.
Because me and Dad might go see it tomorrow in theaters, see how they portray the movie. Who knows? I could be completely wrong and be like, that was a good movie. Or, as my expectations right now, yeah, I knew this is where it was going to go wrong. But we'll see. But other than that, man, I think that's the majority of today's podcast.
Yeah.
I don't know how long this episode's going to be, but who cares? You're all going to listen anyways.
Yeah, it's been a good time. I had a lot of fun. It's good to sit down and have conversations. It's it was just fun.
It was fun, and I hope you guys had fun too. Remember, make sure to like and subscribe not only on my channel but also on this podcast. Because if you don't, then why are you here?
Right, and as a teacher at Higher Vision Church, I just like to recommend, everybody come, check it out. I would like for everyone to, find the love of God, because that's, the most important thing in life.
Amen.
So,
Yeah.
I just, come on down, and we'd love to have you. So.
Oh yeah, we'll welcome you guys in with open arms, and hopefully you, hopefully you guys come and learn more about God, grow closer with God, and hopefully, if you have kids, bring them along, because we got a kids class, HV Kids, and that's a good place, for your kids to learn about God as well and have fun.
Right.
But guys, that was today's episode. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for coming along, Dom. I had fun, and like I said, you better like and subscribe, or what was the point?
Yeah,
we're all just watching or listening.
Yeah, what are we doing here?
But until then, guys, may God bless, and I'll see you for more Flaco's Fun World Podcast. See ya.